And as the sun is coming over the mountains, we are starting a brand new episode of the hardcore series that we're doing here. And I haven't played in a couple days, so I'm excited to be back on and have some more tasks to check off the list. So let's go take a look see over here. I did see I got a couple suggestions for horse names, and so I figured I think today would be a good day to knock off the horse stable. I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna worry about today, so we'll just replace that for now, and then we'll get started on these bamboo farms and sugarcane farms now that we got all the stuff from the Nether from the last episode. So we'll get started on that probably in the next episode, maybe. But I want to build. I want to do some buildings because that last episode it was stressful. We were in the Nether. We almost died, and so I just want to have some relaxing building time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kick off this episode with some material gathering. We're pretty much out of wood, so we need to go get a ton of wood, and we have this beautiful new diamond pick or diamond axe that we can use to cut that down with. Okay, so we got some stuff, and so before we go and start building, I just want to kind of fill you guys in. You guys might have already seen this little banner we have here. If it looks familiar, it's because that's from the pillagers that come. We had while I wasn't recording, we had a like a pillager. I came out my door and they were like all standing right here, and so I didn't want to kill them myself because then I would have gotten the whatever the effect is, and I would have started a raid, and it would have been probably the end of this hardcore world. But some of the iron golems that were around, I killed off all the other ones, and then the banner guy, I let the iron golems take. So I stole his banner though, so I wanted to be able to show that off. But so that's what that is. But anyway, all right. Well, one of the things that I want to add onto our little task list, as you can see, like I mean, I've already added more chests because I'm running out of space over here in our little tiny starter house over here already. Just with the amount of wood and all of that stuff, you can see this is kind of where I put the materials that I gathered just then. We got some spruce logs, like quite a few stacks of logs. Those aren't even planks yet, so those will go a good ways. And then we have even more oak logs as well, and I have some planks and slabs and stuff already. We have almost a full stack of mangrove logs, which we don't use a ton of, and then we have quite a bit of cherry as well. And then in here, I collected a bunch of stone, which I want to make into bricks, stone bricks, and then I'm gonna grab some deep slate from my other storage. And oh, hello. But from my my base in there. So anyway, that's some of the stuff that we'll be using for our little stable build that we are gonna be building right here. But what I wanted to do is just since we've are already running out of space in there, I thought with this space right here, what we can put on our task board is actually make that's not how you spell that. Actually make a storage room. All right, like basically just a place that we can use as just a place for storage. And I'll actually show you just one of the places that I was getting collecting the stone and all that stuff. There was already a hole right here, and so I just kind of started boring out this big hole right here. So I figured, you know what, maybe we could make an entrance here. Like this could be a cool entrance into a storage room. I don't know, but I mean, it's already kind of a big hole, so it'd be easy to maybe convert that. Let me know what you think in the comments. We won't tackle that just yet, but we do definitely want to do that here in the near future because again, I'm running out of space. We're doing and especially once we get to that bigger project over there, the villager trading hall. I'm gonna need a lot of place to store materials for that kind of stuff. So anyway, so we'll get to that. So anyway, but so I'm gonna start tearing some of this stuff down, and then we're gonna start building up our new stables. And I'm gonna try something different. I've been trying to do something different in each video, and so what I'm gonna do different this time is instead of just like bringing you along throughout the entire process or doing some kind of montage or anything like that, I'm gonna kind of build it in stages. So like I'll do the foundation first, and then I'll kind of explain what's going on, and then I'll put up the walls, and then I'll explain that, and then the roof and all that stuff, and the place for the horses. So I'm gonna try that out, and you guys can let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tear all this down and put down a foundation, and then we'll be back. All right, so I did some clearing and I have a little bit of a foundation here. I want to show you guys what I got. So I was thinking that brick would be kind of a cool floor for this side of the stable. This is kind of what I'm thinking. So I laid down some of these mangrove roots just as like placeholders so you can kind of see what my brain is thinking. This is gonna be all like wood, and these outer sections right here are gonna be like pillars that go up just to add so a little bit of variation and some depth to the build. And so yeah, that's what those will be. And then this section over here will have it'll be like a building and like a normal looking building, I guess, like similar to that one, I guess, similar to this section right here, but just tinier. And then this over here will be where we can house like some hay and stuff like that, and we could even have like a couple barrels or chests or whatever that house all of our horse armors and our leads and saddles and all that stuff that we can store in here. And then this is kind of like the pathway that we come in, and then this will all be kind of like an arch right here. So this will have like a normal roof, and then coming off of that will be like a slanted roof kind of right here, and that will be kind of the covering, and this will be where we can have all of our horses and stuff. It's I'm thinking of do like a mixture, like this is coarse dirt and some path blocks, some hay blocks, and then also I'll probably put in some of this mangrove stuff. I didn't do it then because I figured that'd be kind of confusing to mix the two. But anyway, so that's kind of the foundation set. So we'll come back when the walls are done. All right, so there we go. Got some walls in there, as you can see. So this is kind of what I'm going for. So you can kind of see I did the mangrove wood over here because it's a natural separator because it's got obviously such a unique color compared to everything else. So this kind of section over here will be like the building area, and then over here is like this. Well, over here is like the stable area. So that's where our horses will be. You can kind of see in here. It's kind of a whole bunch of mixed blocks in there to resemble like a little pin that they've been in. There's some hay blocks in there, so it's like they've ate hay and it's like spread out on the ground and stuff. They miss some and all this stuff. Got this little water trough for them right there, place where they can stick their heads out and stuff like that. And then over here, yeah, we have that space to add in our hay blocks as like our hay storage and some barrels and stuff like that. But yeah, you can kind of see here. I'll do this so you guys can hopefully see a little bit kind of what I'm talking about. So that's a little bit. So right here, we're gonna tackle the roof next, and then I'll come back a little later and add in some more details like in the corners and kind of around the windows and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna work on the roof next over here on top of this, and then the like slanted roof that goes over the stable section over there. So. That's what I'm going to work on next. Hopefully I can get the shaping right. I think it's going to be kind of weird because it's kind of I want a steep like pitch of the roof, kind of like that, but we're only working with like five. We're only working with like 5 block width right here, so that might be a little challenging, but we'll see how we do. All right, and there we go. So finished off the roof, and it actually this side was easier than I expected. Got the same little bit design on the top. I did add some kind of like shootout points on the top of the roof too, just for a little extra depth and detail. But yeah, kind of similar style to over there, as you can see. But actually, the harder part of the build, which I was kind of surprised by, was actually this little like shed area over here on the side. I wanted it to kind of stick up more in the middle than it did on the outside, and so that was a little bit of a challenge to get looking right. But I think it looks good, and as you can see in here, have a good little place for our horses in there, and yeah, good place to store some hay and all that good stuff. So now I think really finishing touches on this is just let's just do some detail. I want to put some stuff around the windows here and add some bushes and flowers and all that stuff, and make it look. I might detail a little bit on the roof a little bit as well. Add some cracked brick in there. But yeah, I think that'll look good, and that'll kind of finish us off for this episode. It's already getting a teensy bit long. I think I'm trying something. I'm trying to edit the videos as I do them now, so I have a better kind of estimate of how long the videos are going to be. And so I've been working on that. And I've pretty much recorded this entire video while my baby's been sleeping. So I've been trying to be kind of quiet. I've been able to be a little bit more loud during some points. But so I want to wrap up this video because I don't want to wake anybody up. So anyway, I'm going to finish that detailing, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, and there we go. That's a finished build if I ever seen one. Looks really good. It looks really good, like just tucked in there. I really like this little cherry tree right here. Um, but yeah, I think this looks good. I brought our horses out here, and I didn't put them in there yet because I actually, and then we have our hay in here and our barrels and all that stuff. But I do actually want to go and do something really quick. So I'm gonna let's see. Wait, I need to get you off. How do I? Oh, all right. You, I want to stay here. But you, let's see. Boom. I want you. I can already ride you, and he's actually he's not that fast, but that's okay. He's certainly faster than me walking. I want to come up here and get this guy right here, um, because we want a donkey. And one of you guys actually, you guys left an awesome suggestion for what we can name this donkey. So I'm gonna tame this donkey and then head back down to our brand new stables. All right, so here we go. This one right here. I just want to make sure. Yep. So our horse, we're gonna name Bulls. Hey, get down from there, dude. Come on, get down from there. Get down. Get down. Get down. There you go. All right, so we got Bullseye from Toy Story, my boy Bullseye. So that's pretty sweet. That's what we're naming our horse, and this donkey we're naming not Balam. All right, not Balam. If you guys don't know what that is, I encourage you guys read Numbers. I think it's Numbers chapter 22. There's a pretty funny story about a guy named Balaam and his donkey. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell his horse the whole story here or anything like that. I want you guys to read it for yourself. So, go and check it out. It's actually pretty funny. I love that suggestion. So anyway, I am going to wrap it up here because the sun is going down, and so I need to not die. I'm going to go and get safe in my bed, and we'll clean all that up by the next episode. But anyway, I'm gonna go get in my bed and skip the night away because definitely don't want to die. But anyway, I'm gonna stop the episode here. It was nice to have a little bit of a build in this episode. So anyway, I'm really encouraged by you guys, and I've just really been enjoying recording these videos. And I can hear zombies outside. Oh, and I can hear them being killed from the iron golems. So anyway, but yeah, I just really been encouraged making these videos, and it is coming up on a pretty busy season at church, and so this might be the only post that the only video I'm able to post this week. So, but hopefully next week I'll have another episode for you guys. And so anyway, yeah. Until then, we will talk to you later.